All right, so I got to talk about Black Ops 3. It's in a really bad spot right now, and I'm not really the biggest fan of that spot that it's in. A lot of people started to spread rumors that the servers were compromised, and obviously that's a really bad claim to make. So I stayed away from the game as much as I could. I stayed away from the game just because I wanted to be safe and make sure that none of my data was going to be compromised by playing the game with any of the RCE exploits that were in the past, or even worse, like Black Ops 2 kind of is entirely compromised at this point. There were no official statements that were made by anybody at that point either, so I wanted to stay away from it until an official statement was made. So now, speaking as of today, there have been a couple of videos that have come out that I've watched over to make sure that I know what's going on, at least in the best way that I can, and that's to say that the game has had some form of an official announcement. And that announcement is by the creator of the Community T7 patch, which was a little bit surprising. You would think Activision would come out and denounce the claims that their servers got moved to China, but that's just a personal opinion there. Now, what he said in the statement was that the servers are safe to play and nothing ever happened at all. But there are a few exploits that are known about that could be used. People just don't care enough to use them. Now, I don't like that answer whatsoever because that tells me that there are possible exploits that could be used at any given moment that would put me at risk, and I don't like knowing that that's the case. So personally, because of that, I'm not going to play the game anymore. Now, obviously, my opinion doesn't matter. Nobody cares that I'm not going to play Black Ops 3 anymore, but I just want to bring to light the glaring problem with the response to the server issues, which is that there are, in fact, exploits that exist that are known about that could also put other people at risk that aren't just me. And I know that I'm like hyper paranoid because I'm in cybersecurity school, but it's just something that if you are going to play the game, you should know about it because it's not good that the exploits are known and that they just haven't been used, they haven't been addressed or fixed. So that means that they're still working to this day. Somebody could wake up one day and decide that it's time for Black Ops 3 to go down the drain and put the game under. This would be different if it was a newer game, but because it's so old, there's no support from Activision to fix these exploits. So keep that in mind if you're going to launch the game, that one day it could genuinely just be broken and you're completely unsafe to be playing it because somebody could decide that they want to take advantage of it. But anyways, since the community patch creator is retired, I would assume he's not really planning on making any kind of fixes for this, if he even could, because it's probably a back end issue with Activision. And that brings me to an issue with Activision, which is the fact that they don't care about their old games. But I don't want to make this video any longer than I have to because I want it to just be super clear and concise that the game is technically safe to play, but there's a huge but here. Mileage may vary, and you should be very, very, very careful if you're going to play it because exploits are known and do exist that could put you at severe risk. And the reason that this is a big deal to me personally is just because exploits are everywhere and in every game. Somebody could find an exploit for the new Call of Duty. That's fine. But the thing is that they know about them already. They found them, they know. It's not like something that hasn't been found yet. Like everything has a chance to be exploited, but it's the fact that people know and just haven't done it yet. That's what bothers me. Now, obviously, I'm just sad to see it go because it's one of my favorite games of all time. Black Ops 3 really got me into the series of Call of Duty in the first place. I mean, I played the older games, but I wasn't really very good at any of them. Because I was like 5, but Black Ops 3 was where I really picked up on the PS4. So I'm sad to see it go out like this, but I'm not going to be able to play the game anymore because personally, I don't trust my personal information being at risk and being at the hands of somebody else deciding that they want to use an exploit one day. So that's just how it is for me. Do what you will, do whatever you want. Obviously, I don't matter in the situation. I just want to inform you that it could be bad should somebody decide that they don't want to deal with it anymore. and they want to abuse it one day. But yeah, that's all. Bye.